Hello folks, and welcome back to the Vertigo Tea Party and Let's Play Black Desert Online. So today's main goal is to get contribution points. I really want to get some PvE questing knocked out. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Let's do it now. Get on our horse and head on to this town over here. Oh, actually, wait. I remember I was like, why did I start here? I was like, oh yeah, there's this quest I've been dying to turn in because it's so important. And this is like the Naga quest. I hope they learned their lesson. They'll never invade Heidel again. Ever again. Of course. Yes, of course. Like the little tongue-in-cheek thing there. Nice. Speaking of obtaining contribution points. Oh, and a quest as well. Acknowledged by all. As I should be. So, let's go ahead and head on over. There's another quest. I think we just had to talk to a skill giver guy. Or the skill trainer. And I think that ends that quest. I think. I don't know. But anyway. So we'll go, I'll go knock that out. Some other quests in here that I probably could get rid of. That was a lot of repeatables. Killing swamp fogans. You can see I started that one. I just kind of wanted a break from doing trade skill stuff, and it was night. I was like, screw it, I'm going to go kill stuff for a little while. And I got bored with it pretty quick, so I stopped. My number one problem, as I mentioned a few times, is just that all the enemies are just so... keep running or not? Part of the problem is just that the NPCs are often just so easy. It's like, Why do you keep losing speed? Come on, just go. It feels like the auto tracking, anytime there's even a slight curve, the game's like, whoa, slow down! Jesus Christ, we gotta stop moving! Alright, so, what was your quest?
Traitors don't get mercy.
Nice hair.
Am I right?
I can see you've passion. I can see you have a passion to learn. Let's cut Al-Rundi's throat. Wow, hardcore. Before that, wipe out the rebel forces who are blocking the way. This is an opportunity to be acknowledged in Heidel. This I will never know.
Al-Rundi.
Combat skill
too
points.
stubborn.
Ah, nice.
Don't you agree?
Okay.
That Al-Rundi. I told him to surrender.
Yeah, that Al Bundy.
Have you come to take part in putting the rebels down?
Oh right, we're supposed to meet Kale. Instructor Crewhorn. Oh my, I hope he doesn't get upset at me. The report's not an issue here. It's a mess for both the rebels and the peasants. From our point of view, nothing's progressing, so we have nothing to report.
Al-Rundi must be punished.
Go ahead and do the resistance revolution. I'm pretty much getting all the knowledge that I can as I can. Partially just to get energy increased, but for conversation purposes as well. I'm asking you because you're a neutral adventurer in this. Who in the world actually thinks Al-Rundi is the hope of the peasants? The farmers keep worshipping Al-Rundi as their hero, even when their storage sheds are pillaged by the rebels. They just blame Lord Domagot. That's why this clash never ends.
If you help us, we'll offer you a nice reward.
Well, we'll see about that. Since you're here anyway, why don't you take a look around? I often send scouts to the Moretti farm, but would you go meet Hans yourself?
I don't know what Al-Rundi was like before, but he cannot be considered a human being.
Wow, you barely move away from him and he gets really quiet. Maybe he just does that to mess with people.
Surrender. It's not my responsibility now.
What quest do you have? I don't know. But let's check inside. I don't know why she takes her weapon out randomly. I must be clicking something that the game thinks is like me trying to get hostile. Oh, you wanted me to go over here. Okay, let's do that. I was like, oh, wow, horses! Oh, wait, no. Basically, my plan with the horses is to get this one to level 10. Would you run? I'll just take over. You're struggling here today. But, yeah, I want to get this horse to 10, and then I'll start riding that wild one I grabbed. See, the thing is, I don't know if it's worth it to breed them, because that horse is only level 1, right? So I don't know, like, if that hurts the chances of it leveling up. Seriously, can't crawl through that? Come on. Alright, let's murder these things. Ones who actually make it into the camp. Nope. Where the fuck are you going? Why would you randomly attack the horse? That's stupid. He's like, you know what? No, I'm good. You guys got it. Get away. Silver, I'll take that. Alright. Is this who we're supposed to talk to? Are you from the Eastern Gateway? Then go back. I'm tired of their actions. Don't be a little bitch. Al-Rundi for 9 more energy, sure. You never heard of Al-Rundi? No, I've heard of him a lot now, actually. For real, he accomplished something we could never have achieved alone. Do you know how harsh the life of a farmer is? He's our last hope. Of what? Stop being a farmer? Yeah, then nobody has to be farmers. Hooray! Why are we starving to death?
Military
Nightmare at the farmhouse. Did Kale say he's taking care of our farm? Nonsense. They do nothing. They always use the rebels as an excuse. What I'm saying is, they just want to finish Al-Rundi off for show and get acknowledged. They said they'd get rid of the wheat field lookouts last time, and it didn't take them long to back out, just as I expected. It's a mess. I'm willing to compensate you with a travel allowance. Will you help me? Yes.
There are lots of peasants.
Lately, the scarecrows I put out to scare the birds away started to move, all alive. Nothing, not being able to harvest. what kind of trouble is this? Since the scarecrows in the wheat field started to come alive, are moving around. Sure, that sounds completely viable. What are you smoking out here? By the way, guys, just out of curiosity, you got a raccoon problem? The town's infested with raccoons. They're stealing all the grain they want. So the farmers finally managed to kick them out, but I can't stop thinking about the chubby butts and tails. Wow, you're kind of into some kinky shit there, Granny. What could I ask for at this point in my life? I just want to spend the rest of my life with that crazy fella. But I'm too old to go catch a raccoon myself. Perhaps you could catch one for me. Ma'am, I don't really know if it's wise to try to keep a wild raccoon as a pet. But knock yourself out. So yeah, here's the plane fence I was talking about. This is like the middle one. This one is for 7 spots. And it's only 5 energy, or no, 6 contribution points. I'm telling you, I want the big one, man. I said, go big or go home. Holy tits. You have a lot of quests, madam. We'll skip these for the time being, as much as agonizes me. Obviously, we won't do the trade quest. Check the seed pouch. Hans is such a big and clumsy guy. He always loses or drops something. Seems like he dropped the seed pouch somewhere again. If you find the seed pouch on the road, please bring it to me, since it belongs to the Moretti farm. I'll reward you with something else. A key, nice contribution, and 2 combat skill points.
The rebels, the army, they're all Hydillians.
That's a quest I unlocked through conversation, by the way. Let's go do this quest because it's bugging me that I've got so many now. Speaking of getting a lot of something, I really need to. Ooh, here's our Heaven's Echo, Part 2. We might get that. But ooh, Celestial Spear 3. Actually, maybe that would be better. Yeah, we like that. Celestial Spear is good. Let's get that. Oh shit, we should be at a skill trainer. We'll grab when we go back to that one little base. It's not gonna make a big deal because these guys are gray. Come on, take your goddamn weapon out. Thank you. These guys aggro fairly far, so it should be easy enough to grab them. Or just murder them outright. Damn. Or they could just, this one time, not aggro like little buttholes. Nice. Nice. I'll take all the energy. Ooh, Scarecrow's Ghost A. That'll be super useful to know about, I'm sure. Does anybody care to ask why we have Scarecrow Ghosts, just out of curiosity? Just saying. Oh, we gotta catch the raccoon. Oh, that's gonna be easy. Amongst all this wheat. Now these guys will probably attack. Where you at, adorable raccoon? Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Oh, we should probably have our cats out. Annoying the piss out of us. Why not? Cat eyes, loot everything. Oh, I thought we were done with the scarecrows. Take your weapon out. Always feels like you have to hit that multiple times before they finally come out. Oh, apparently we found the seed pouch too. I don't even know when that was, but whatever. I'm gonna look on the ground for the orange. I don't know if the raccoons will actually show up in orange or not. All right, sort away. You don't really need it. Oh. Let me just carry this wild raccoon to this old woman. People are like, what'd you get out a woman a raccoon for, you insane? Look, she wanted it. She wanted this raccoon. Such a cute thing. Come to grandma. As it cuts to her, like biting and clawing at her face. We're seeing more and more weird things, but the Al-Rundi rebels were angry too. We shouldn't have cut the food supply from the farm. but we couldn't help but after getting Jordine's warning. I don't know what this fight is for. Regardless of negotiation, we at least need to sow.
The rebels,
Did the wheat
army,
field lookouts pick
they're all
that up?
Hydaellians.
I hope they're not collecting
What a
the
sorry
seeds.
sight it
I have
is
to
see
tell Hans
brothers
once
fighting
again.
like this.
You know, maybe you
The
should
wheat
also
from
clear
this
them out.
farm can feed an entire
Just throwing that out
nation.
there. They are a lot of them. That's a bunch of collection quests, which I'm gonna fight my natural instinct and not grab.
Al-Rundi is our only hope.
God, shut up.
Al-Rundi.
Shut up about Al-Rundi. I've heard his name like a dozen times and we're like 10 minutes in. Retrieve runaway pigs. My goblin worker finally did it. He broke the latch to the pigsty and forgot about it. You can go see for yourself, but there's no pigs in the sty. None. Please, could you find at least one pig? I can't trust no one on this farm. I can't trust anyone on this farm, ma'am. Even though you're farmers, you should at least respect the grammar at least a little bit. I like this music, though. Overall, I've got to say I've not been overly impressed with this game's music, but yeah, this is pretty good. Does he have any other quests? I don't think so. No. Fucking farm boy wanting seafood. Get that shit out of here. Alright, let's go find some pigs. This is some deep adventure that you guys been wanting all along. But yeah, unfortunately these guys are all low level. So they are worthless to me. I also did that quest where it needed a wild, like the drake or whatever the hell it was called, the fake fire. I keep wanting to call it fake flower, but it was fire flake or something like that. I went ahead and did that one since it seemed to be so rare. There's our pig. Okay, let's head on back. Get that pig in our pants pocket. You found them. Thank you. Hope I can find the rest too. Or that's like a repeatable. I didn't notice. I don't think it was. Oh, hey. Now you have another quest. Oh, no. This guy's got a quest. Thirsty. They don't allow us to drink because the well is contaminated. Well, I think it's a pretty good reason. Scarecrow. Scary. Our sickles. Scarecrow took away. No sickles. No can't work. Not working, huh? Oh, wow. But so they cannot work. Oh, you gotta get... Well, why didn't you give me that quest before when I was killing the scarecrows, you jack-owl? What a dick. I found a new skill that I got apparently somewhere along the line. That's pretty awesome. God only knows how long I've had it. Probably a long time. Can I slam these guys? Oh shit, yeah I can. Yeah, these things are trivial. To say the least. Those sickles look pretty banging though. Alright, you got to get more contribution. Ooh, potatoes. You got potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. We have got potatoes over. Oh, you survived. How adorable. Kind of want to just get my knowledge up on these. Might as well just kill them while they're here, you know? Let me check my worker queue in just a second. Oh, looks like this guy's ready to go. Oh, wait, this guy actually finished making blackstone, so we don't really need to do that. So let's recover him. And he's getting promoted. So what was he doing? To get the poultry. He was doing the honey farming. Sounds like a bunch of really angry cats that are purring. This. Wish it would just default to the max. Oh, this. You can do it 10 times? Really? Okay. Wonder why, because he only got 8 stamina. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Give me some cooking honey. That's all that matters. And I didn't say give me some cooking honey. I said give me some cooking honey. I swear this last patch seemed to have broken the ability for the game to actually remember where the hell my mouse menus are. What do we need? How many scarecrow ghosts? You know, you would think, since these guys all have sickles, they would drop said sickles when you murdered them. But apparently not. They are very stingy with that thing that they're obviously wielding. Yeah, these things are far below our combat ability. Oh, no, I mean, I've got a few XP scrolls, but I don't think this is really worth it. God, somebody dropped the damn thing. Seriously. At least it shows them on the minimap. Because, damn. But I mean, I might even want to like skip some quest hub area types just to get a little bit forward. Because, like I said, killing enemies that literally give us absolutely no threat whatsoever, not the most interesting thing in the world. Thank you. Damn. Again, he absolutely could have given us that quest earlier, but he decided not to. It is getting dark, though. That's good. Maybe we'll be done here and we can move on to another area. Actually, we can, of course, do that no matter what. But then now we have to work. Hate humans. Ah, can't work. Starving. That's always something with you, isn't it? Damage reduction, max hit points, max stamina, HP recovery. I'm assuming HP recovery is just regen. Right? I'm all about some damage reduction, sure. I don't know if we're going to use it. I did actually claim some of the rewards. Oh, we can grab these two. That was the St. Patrick's Day. I haven't claimed the dyes yet, even though that actually goes into our pearl thing. I want to do the dyes at some point soon, just to get them out of the way. Aliens, Tears. We spent about for 1 hour. Trainee Fisher. I'll grab all that stuff later. Man, I go through cooking utensils fairly regularly now. I'm breaking them pretty damn good. I'm breaking them real good. Alright, let's head back where we were. If we find our damn horse. There she is. He is. I don't know, now that I know he's a he, I keep calling her she. Him, she. Damn it. Let's head over here and we'll do the training. We don't want to waste 200 hours. I think I got that before. I don't know why it keeps telling you, like, you've got this achievement. It's like, yes, I know. You told me that before. I think it's if you haven't claimed the reward. I think it does that. But anyway, I was saying I claimed the gems from something else that I don't even remember. And I've already slotted them up. It's not anything major. Let's see, the helm. I got combat XP plus 3%. And then the chest, of course, I put cooking experience plus 3%. Because that's how my priorities are. So where can this go? That fused into all equipment sockets. Aha. So, that being said, let's call up our little buddy here, have him transfuse some stuff for us. Gloves? Sure. Yes. Because a lot of that stuff you can only put in very specific slots, like helm, chest, etc. Did work, right? Yes. What is your quest?
Traitors don't get mercy. Am I right?
Low morale. Oh, this one it wants me to go kill a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's 10 a.m. I thought it was getting dark. Never mind. The lighting in this game is so bizarre sometimes. Alright. Alright, let's ride through. You know what? Let's just finish up the quest we got. Level 24, damn. Okay. I was like, I didn't think you're going the wrong way, but no, she knew where she was going. Alright, we will head over here and kill some of these Volgons. These are the ones that I was calling battle toads earlier. Actually, wait a minute. Let's do that. It's closer. I should have looked at the map. I should have looked at the map. I killed a few of these guys too. Let's see one on the mini map here. Yes, she'll be fine. I'm sure. You can defend yourself. These are also very low level. This is one reason I like when some games will actually show you the level ranges in certain areas. That way, not to avoid them, but so that you can like, oh, this place is really a level, skip it. I mean, I wouldn't mind going back and doing the low level areas regardless, because they still give you contribution XP. But for you guys, it's not probably interesting to watch me brutally murder things that have absolutely no chance whatsoever. Didn't we do this quest before? I feel like we did. Or we did one very similar to it, maybe? Which one is you? Are you? Oh, it's the flags. I don't know if we need to kill the other stuff. Yeah, we had to kill the big wooden black jacks. Don't you touch my cat's assholes, I swear to God. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did do something over here before. But we had to kill, yeah, we had to kill like the wizards and stuff. Whoops, sorry, wizard guy. I was trying to destroy your supplies, but you kind of got in the way. I love hearing multiple enemies all with the same exact death animation at the same time. He's like counting the supplies. I'm just like, oh, let me make that counting job easier for you. You got 0. Alright, we need a few more supplies. There's some. Collateral damage all over the place. That's done. We get one more flag, I think. Yep. It's over there. Oh, watchtowers. Okay. Where is this quest so I can actually see where we are? Am I not even following it? Shit, maybe not. Hey, guy up there. I want to buckle up. You about to take an express elevator down. Okay. Was that all of this quest? Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and we'll turn it back in. How you pets doing? They're doing alright. Food-wise. Damn it, horse. There he is. I think you have to have the whistle before he'll come that far. I think if you don't, he won't come anywhere near that far. Though I have found there is a limit. Like you can't just summon him from, you know, across the map. I have actually still gotten the message where it said you're too far away.
Traitors don't get mercy.
See, 80
Am I
XP.
right?
Totally worth it.
Rebel bastards. You'll rue the day you ever crossed Tito.
About Alrundi. Actually, the rebel leader Alrundi is my old friend. What a twist! If my boss knew about this, I'm sure they'd misunderstand. Why did he act like an idiot just to make me miserable? Look at Lauren there. Look at his eyes on me. Both he and Alrundi used to feed horses and farm. Now they think there's something. If Alrundi surrenders now, I'll be able to at least deal more wisely. Reasons rebel. See, and that's the other reason you want to do these quests, because sometimes you'll get knowledge that you would not be able to get otherwise. Probably. Stable keeper, there he is. Tell me what you know. Answer me. Where is he? Before anything worse happens, I'll have to leave. Did you just say Captain Tito is friends with Alrundi? Is that what friends are these days? He doesn't seem to have even an ounce of friendship for Alrundi. I'm not sure if anyone could say things like that to a friend.
I was thinking about
struggling
for a
there.
moment.
I only got 2 quests. Damn you and your gathering quests. Everyone calls Alrundi a rebel, but they're just calling him what they want. Alrundi has been pushed too far because of the Lord and that Harvano Tito guy. No one can deny that Alrundi has come so far to protect the rights of the peasants. A few days ago, Alrundi's hawk flew to me and it felt somewhat ominous. It has never left Alrundi before. Alrundi must be nearby. Can you go find him? They really love saying Alrundi. Like a lot.
Alrundi wasn't actually the one who started the rebellion.
Point proven. So let's do a conversation. Actually, do I know that much about 6 of 18? No. I want to show you kind of a little bit how the conversation thing works. I definitely don't understand it fully yet, but I understand it better. Oh, that's right. He did have a gathering quest. Not you, jackass.
Chief Tito is merely
What
my
is this?
superior.
We need hay, but you know what? You have a vague smell of grass on you. Thanks? Looks like you know how to produce stuff. Can I ask you a favor? I ran out of hay to feed my horses because of the bad weather. I gotta improvise and feed them dry Maine grass. Blah, blah, blah. Get to... Okay. That seems like an easy one. For some easy contribution XP? Shit, yeah, I'll do it.
Kill to leave this place.
Whoa, hey, relax. Alright, so we're not gonna actually look for the wild herb. I lied a little bit. I lied a little bit just now. But maybe we'll get lucky and find it right off the bat. I can't help it. There's some kind of primitive caveman bullshit going on in my brain when it comes to shit like gather stuff. You want to gather natural resources? Holy shit, yeah, I'll do that. I'll pay you. Holy shit, you'll pay me to do it? I was gonna do it for free. I'll go mine that shit for like 2 hours straight. No problem. Why? Why would you want to do that? It's so... There's nothing to it. There's no challenge. You're just accumulating an item at a set rate. Why? Why do you like that so much? But here we are, doing it, and doing it well. Dry Maine weed. Grass, weed, same thing, right? We'll find out what he says.
If you own a horse,
Oh, yeah.
you can safely do that.
Oh, thank you, just as I expected.
I was thinking about an old.
If you want to check on your horse, come find me. I'll make sure to keep hay in stock. Haha, good joke because I just got you.
Al Rundi.
God, shut up about Rudy. I'm gonna kill him just because I'm sick of hearing his godforsaken name. Oh wait, what? He's got another portion of the quest. Alright, so let's look at this quest that we want to go find. You know who. Claims Alrundi's not a rebel. He thinks it's ominous that his hawk is nearby. Look for Alrundi's hawk. Okay.
Not my responsibility now.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, ma'am. Ran you over my horse. It's fine. Jump right on top of those spikes. It's fine. We're coming from the correct way. We won't get impaled. It's fine. I wonder if he's over here in this gigantic rebel camp. Possibly. By the way, if these rebels are such a problem, why are you just letting them just hang out over here? Maybe this is something you should take care of. Hello, Ruben. I think I talked to him before. I'm gonna hold on grabbing more nodes, by the way, just because I want one. I want to get our farm going, so we're gonna need 10 for that. I also want to this horse to corner a little bit or slow down. Shit. Y'all are gonna be a pain in the ass about this, aren't you? Here, hang out over here while I brutally murder these humans. Alright, kitties. Let's destroy. Seriously. Who would still fuck with me after watching that? Are you serious? I killed you with a single body slam. You've got to be insane. Guess, I wonder if he had to build that himself. Because then he could write about it and say he was in his own prison. Alright. That one in particular was like, Oops. No, yeah, just run off. Don't help me or anything. It's fine. Alright, where's your damn hawk? Is it up there? Looks like it is. Hey, sup? I'm freeing people without even meaning to. Am I even getting experience from these guys? I think so. Let's murder this guy and find out. Yep, I am. Sweet. Love them energy increases. We're gonna use that now. Oh, heck yeah. Ooh, you look, oh, he's violent. Is he nasty? Oh. He's gonna watch me murder these guys? Whoa, 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 hey! Is that an attack, or were you just lagging like crazy? Whoa, whoa, whoa! You need to knock that shit off right the fuck now. The fuck out of here, Alrundi. Now I can fucking not have to hear about your shit anymore. I fixed your Alrundi problem, guys. It's fine. He just got fucked. Fucking finding his eagle, I found him. Stop chasing after me. I just killed your boss and like 24 of your men. Relax. How the hell am I gonna get up there? I was like, why is that wizard making weird Asian girl sounds? As a witch. How do you know she's a witch? Well, she looks like a one. Well, no, she looks like a wizard. Hello, eagle. Damn it. Why do we need to find his eagle? I found him and murdered him. This is Alrundi's bird. Is it now? Look, the eagle was carrying a cinematic.
Do you believe everyone's on your side? Who would have imagined one of your followers would poison the well?
I kicked his ass. Fuck the poison.
Can't be. You still don't understand, my old friend? Why do you think I was able to waltz in here unhindered?
Because I just killed 30 of his men.
Have I known when this power out soul? What the hell?
You want to whoop down there and whoop his ass for you? What's the request now? Guess we're going back? Yes. I think I should probably be rewarded for killing the main guy that you guys are all after. Bomb drop! Boom! Have a shield, bitch. Fucking wizard bitch, stop it. Nope. There you go. Oh, we actually got experience for letting him out. Or for just destroying the fence. Alright, we are not going to auto-navigate this one. Listen. A little bit of Southern's got to come out once in a while. How y'all doing? How's your mom and them? Them maters are work. Fuck out of here. I think it's out this way. Castle ruins. Well, yes, this does very much look like a ruined castle. Wonder if it's gonna have us come back and whoop his ass. Or I wonder if we were supposed to kill him afterwards, and it recognized that we killed him and gave us a cinematic. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, this just ran right into that thing. I'm sure the horse will be fine. Having a long, sharp piece of wood jammed into its horse chest. It's totally fine. We're already at the 7 contribution, which pleases me greatly. I don't even care about my player level, like even remotely. It's everything else I care about. Max energy, contribution, that's what I'm talking about. That's what matters.
Traitors don't
Can't help
get
it
mercy.
if you blame me.
Am I
Peace is
right?
never worse than a war.
Rebel
Alrundi was a bad
bastards.
decision.
You
Made a bad
rue the day
decision.
you
I don't
ever
know how
crossed Tito.
he'd eat that weird black stone. He didn't really eat it so much as crush it. He just came back quietly. I wouldn't have been like this. I mean, if he would have came back quietly, I wouldn't have been like this. I couldn't even see my child. What? Let's try this again. If he just came back quietly, it wouldn't have been like this. I mean, I couldn't even see my child while he's growing up. He has to face the reality in his eyes. Hope doesn't feed you. No, that is true.
Al-Rundi, I told him to surrender. It's not my responsibility
Co-op
now.
prize hunt. Al-Rundi is the same. Such a stubborn bastard. He's noxious. I have no sympathy for him. Did we not just capture him? I'm confused as to what the fuck's going on here. Do you know that about the black energy? It whispers to me every day to kill Al-Rundi. It doesn't matter if it's a hallucination or not. I think I'm just watching him for no reason. You saw him? He's strong. Yeah, hey, I'm not selling my friend for prize money. I'm just saying, let's get this thing done before anyone finds out.
Rebel
If you
bastard.
finish co-op
You'll
prize
rue the
hunt,
day
you won't
you
be
ever
able to
crossed
accept the
Tito.
quest Al-Rundi, Hero of the Peasants. Ah, so it looks like you actually have a choice. We can actually help him, or we can murder the shit out of him. It's a crossroads quest. Interesting. We'll grab it, but we won't do it just yet. Actually, I'm not even going to grab it just yet. I'll just try to remember that it's there. Good luck with that.
You want
Get
to
another
collect
quest.
the bounty?
I hope
The
Heidel's
rebels are
alright.
right there
I always
in front of
appreciate
you.
Crewhorn's nice gestures. When I was moving to Heidel before, he helped me find a nice house. Can you report to Crewhorn about the achievements at the Eastern Gateway? Just tell him what I say. Say that the rebels are mostly cleaned up and that Al-Rundi will surrender soon.
You.
So I lied
Yeah,
to him
you.
a whole lot.
Can you tell Crewhorn that Tito needs a vacation?
Tito needs a vacation. Tito's the least loved of the Jackson 5. Come on. Alright. Oh, he wants me to go talk to that guy. Well, we'll wait on that one. And we can go kill some more stuff. We get more XPs to get. If we get off hung of this torch. Thank you very much. Let's go. I'll take the auto run off. Because I do think the auto run will never run at your max capacity. Unless your max capacity is just super slow. Which I guess is supposed to be kind of their balancing mechanic between, do you want to auto run and get there a little slower, or do you want to manually control it and just, be bored to tears? And in this case, we're going to choose the tears. What's up, folks? Oh, these guys are blue. That's good. Rah, rah, rah. Yes, I know. That AE taunt thing has actually got a decent rate. Whoa, what are you summoning there? Ooh, you got hit points. I like that. Go ahead and use a potion. Oh, we're fine. Relax. Everybody stop. Everybody relax. Need more of that shit. Relax. Sit down. Ooh, we got a fish from it? Everything. These guys actually have a fairly large aggro radius. That's nice. Yeah, you can see where I taunted those guys, even though they were fairly far away. I was just hiding in my little hut. Why'd you be such a dick? Nice eggs. Be ashamed if somebody murdered your unborn children. Not saying I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it right now. Oh God! That was a lot of defenseless, innocent children brutally murdered. But it, oh shit, that's poison. It's green. It should give me health. That was the video game rules. Trying to get in the habit of using both of those abilities. You guys need to attack me. I'm attacking your future generations here. Get on the ball. You range guys need to knock that shit off. Damn it! Ooh, I like that move a lot. Probably should look at my other skills at some point, huh? And I probably should stop saying that because I say it all the time and then I actually don't do it. Ooh. Gotta figure out which ones are ranged so I can, like, stop. Right, like this guy is definitely ranged. God almighty. Wham! Stabbed in the back. Little hatchling? Is that a chest? Hey. Oh, a bronze key. Ah, son of a... God damn, inventory's full already. Full of this shit. Holy cow. Let's drop that. Yes. Let's eat some grain soup. Scarecrow ghost log. Yeah, no. There's so many, like, just, like, piddly, penny-ante shit that drops in this game. Like, I understand that it's there so that if you farm, you can turn in a shitload of them. But, and I realize a lot of this stuff we're going to get another one of because we're killing the same enemies. The rebel shit we can drop, though. Hopefully none of this shit is useful. Pardon me, sir. I'm trying to clear my inventory out, if you don't mind. You guys are slow learners. Got a belt. Come on. We'll do this. On my terms. Stop filling my inventory back up. I'm intentionally trying to clear it out. He did like a scorpion move. Did I actually get anything? I don't think so. This belt. Weight limit plus 20 pounds and max hit points. Why in the hell did you put your weapon away? All we did was open a chest. There's no reason to put your weapon away for that. There we go. Stop shooting at me. How many more of these frogs do we need? The regular swamp bogans. Okay. There's one of those. Here we go. You're who we're looking for. Thank you. Alright. So we done here. Get back onto our horse. Battletoads have been pretty much wiped out. I've seen this guy before. I think he's an escort. I think.
I'm a land surveyor.
In search of Friharu. I'm looking for Friharu. I've got to give this map to him. Do you know him? Why don't you guide me to him? I will pay you. Let me grab my horse. Don't remember. He's got to be, yeah. I was going to say, I think he's like right out of vision range.
All right. Sense of direction.
We'll do it.
Land surveying have no correlation.
Ooh, 100 contribution. Damn right.
I don't want any help. Well, if you insist, I won't stop you.
Where are we going? Can you get on the mount? That'd be awesome. Nope, sorry, ran out of room. Okay. Can you keep up with the horse? Probably not. Well, he's pretty fast for a dwarf. Damn it, I can't. It's hard to turn around. There we go. Middle mouse button. We just won't haul ass. Yeah, he should be able to keep up. I'm going the wrong fucking way. Just testing first. Now we're going to go the right way. Shut up. I'll do the auto run. Yeah, he's keeping up. Look at his little stub legs work. You could just get on the damn horse. Why you gotta hate horses? Yeah, he's mostly keeping up. How far we gotta take this piece? Oh my god! Alright, we're gonna stop for just... God damn it, I just said stop, not turn around. There needs to be like a go slightly less fast option instead of a grind to a screeching halt option. It seems like a lot of times that works, like just tapping down will like downshift the horse, so to speak. It doesn't seem to work so far. Alright, we're probably gonna drop this guy off and that'll be done. Man, this video's went by pretty quick. I was gonna stream today and I still might. Not that it matters to you guys because you'll be watching this after the fact. But yeah, I'm just not feeling it today exactly. Hold on. Sorry, guy. I gotta talk to these people first. It's a frog lock. We can communicate just enough for me to give you contribution. All right, hold on. I want to see this person too. See what quest they have.
I'd like to observe Fogans more closely.
I came here to investigate the Fogans' movements. As long as they have water, there's no reason for them to move. Have you seen Fogans around here? Yes. Actually, I'm more interested in the structure they make. But they are so fierce, it's hard to get close to them. Can you collect knowledge about them instead of me? I will offer you reasonable compensation. Okay.
I heard that Commander Maul of the Southern Guard Camp is interested in studying the Fogans.
Okay. Let's go back on our way. That's one thing I like about this game quite a lot, is that there's a lot of quests like that are just kind of like out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know, I wouldn't say this is out in the middle of nowhere. But like, it's not in a quest hub, right? And there's a lot of quests that'd be very easy to miss, either because they're out in an area that you haven't been to, or wouldn't normally go to, like the quests don't naturally lead you there, or like you have to do other quests for them first in order to unlock. That's another thing I've noticed, is sometimes like knowledge or a quest, I'll unlock that with an NPC via a conversation, and that will unlock other stuff. Like they'll send you to do some other things. It may not like huge chains or anything, at least not so far. But it's not just, it's sometimes not always just one simple, quest. Alright, I'll take control here. Yeah, you don't need to slam on the brakes, I just tapped back. Relax. Stay with me, right, little man? Alright. There we go. Haru. Oh, it's this guy.
If you expected a war,
you know Dolph. Where have you been? I was worried about you. You've been gone for a while.
Aliston told me about you.
You saved this last one. Malik, I really appreciate it. Damn right. We'll go with the green suit because that's what I already have.
The things we went through will come to light someday.
Yeah, that's great. I'm trying to think if I want to do his knowledge. Let's do his conversation real quick, just to kind of show you. Okay, so I'm not going to go this in depth because, again, I understand it better, but I don't understand it perfectly. So, basically, the wording on this is just super, super bad. Because there's interest is factored by favor. So, like, and I can't move the mouse to show you. But if you look where I've hovered over, it says Lorenzo Murray, and then under it says interaction effect, it says sparking interest, and then interest 2 to 9. That's where favor comes in. So whenever we get points for accumulated favor or maximum favor, it's actually interest, not favor, that comes in. But you also have interest level, which has nothing whatsoever to do with the interest, I don't think. I think all the mathematical stuff comes from that. So the way, first of all, you figure your percentage interest. Sparking interest, as you probably guessed, is like it does a check, and if you pass the check, then you get however much interest. So in this case, and I wish you could actually see I wish I could move my mouse around so you could see. So if you look at Haru, the guy we're talking to, has an interest level of 33. The guy we're the guy I'm mousing over that we have knowledge about, Lorenzo Murray, has an interest level of 31. In other words, that's this person's interest in this. That's Freharu's interest in this knowledge topic, which, by the way, seems to carry over to anybody who's interested in this type of knowledge. But anyway, so his interest level is slightly higher than the interest level of Lorenzo Murray. So therefore, our chance to spark interest is high, but not 100%. It's basically, it divides Freharu's interest by the knowledge interest. So 33 divided by 31 in this case. And if it's over 100%, it just obviously stops at 100%. So then it looks at the two favors. So we have Freharu's favor at 33 and we have Lorenzo's favor at 35 to 39. The difference between those is how much interest you can get. So you basically subtract the knowledge, and I'm going to call this the knowledge down here just to keep it a little bit easier. So you want to subtract the knowledge's favor away from the target's favor. So in this case, you're going to subtract 35. Wait, you're going to subtract Freharu's 33 favor from Lorenzo's favor of 35. I might have mixed that up. But in a nutshell, you want your person you're speaking to favor to be low and the knowledge favor to be high. The bigger difference between those two, the more interest you can possibly get. So in a case where I'm trying to find one where the favor is less. So here we go. The favor for Alan is 25 to 30. Freharu's favor is 33. So it's always less. So it says interest 0-0, but apparently you always get at least one favor. And also the combo effect is actually a positive. So in this case, it's after 5 turns, interest level will be reduced by 5 for 4 turns. That means, I think, I'm trying to remember this. I think it actually means the favor of Freharu's is lowered by 5. Which, again, you want, right? Because you want your target, again, in this case, the target is Freharu, favor to be lower because you want that divide to be bigger to get more interest. So, which is actually accumulated favor, maximum favor. And that's a whole nother big clusterfuck right there of trying to explain that. Because again, I don't fully explain this, but I understand it a bit better now. Anyway, so we failed to spark the interest. By the way, this is the biggest fucking horse shit ever. This is basically the game developer saying, fuck you to the player. Failing to spark once usually isn't that difficult. In this case, it looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass because the lowest is 42%. But the ones that say failed to spark interest 5 times in a row, it's incredibly RNG. And the problem with failing to spark is that when you do spark interest, it increases the chance of the next spark to work. I don't know how much, but it does. So if it screws up and you put some 10% favor in there, it's going to make the other one successful too. Well, not necessarily, but it increases the chances. Anyway, let's try this. Oh, it actually worked in our favor. Wow. It's a miracle. Now, the only good thing that I have found about this fail to spark interest, is it seems like the amity you get is higher. So the way how much amity you get seems to be determined, for the most part, is how much your accumulated favor is, 10% of that. So let's talk freely. So we want to get combo effects in the front, if at all possible. Let's see, after 4 turns, 42%. That's not very good, though. So even though we can do anything we want with talk freely and not lose, we still want our favor to go as high as possible in order to increase the amity that we get. Because again, remember, the amity you get for that round is like 10% of I think the accumulated favor level. So we don't want to do that. That's too much of a risk, I think. So 5 turns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's worthless because there's only 5 turns, period. So we want to get all these interests are like really bad. And then we'll put you next. No, that's still worthless. So we're going to put him last. 94. And some of this stuff carries over. I don't know how the math works, but some of the favor carries over. That's why you see it jump more and more each time. I haven't quite figured out, or I wasn't able to, because make no mistake, I didn't figure this out on my own. I had to read a guide because the wording is so god-awful in this. And some of it flat out contradicts each other. Spark the interest of 4 consecutive times. That should not be too bad. So in that case, you almost always want your 100% to be first, because again, sparking interest increases the chances of your next hit to be successful. So we're gonna go, not that it really matters, and I don't think that's cumulative. So in other words, I think sparking these 3 isn't gonna all of a sudden give a huge boost to this last one. I think it's just, did the last one succeed? Yes or no? If yes, increase chances. If no, don't increase chances. This one's gonna be the iffy one. Oh, wow. Got lucky on that. 26 amity total. That's how much we got throughout the whole thing. So yeah, it's still confusing. I still don't understand it completely, but I understand it a little bit better now. Does he actually? No, we have to hit it at 50, and I'm not going to bother doing that. At least not right now. I might actually learn the others because the ones with fewer are actually, no surprise there, actually harder to do than the others, because you have less people to deal with. But anyway, I think we'll do this area next. Now that we... Come on. Really? Why are you doing this? Hello? Okay, I don't know why it suddenly started doing that, but now it's snapping back every time I do that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave comments in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see you next time.